Brand new Kling 2.6 is out with its first new integrated audio generation. Today we're going to run through prompting techniques, how I was able to generate videos like these ones you're seeing now, and then we're going to put it up to test against Google's VO 3.1. Unlike Kling 1, another one of this platform's latest updates, the prompting style and technique for 2.6 has to be very specific and follow the guidelines that Kling has recommended to get the best possible generations. We'll go through the formatting now and we'll compare it to some of the prompts that I've used. If you want to get the best results out of your generations, following Kling's formatting is going to improve that significantly. Very much like Kling's earlier models, you want to have the scene, element, and movement descriptions, and then you put in the new audio, whether it be dialogue, singing, sound effects, or just pure music. Then your last part of the prompt is camera angle and frame. We'll run through an example here, which is one of my prompts that I've recently used, and the tips that Kling has given in their guide. So first of all is structured naming. Always give each character a clear, unique name or label and stick to it. Never use he, she. So you always use, for instance here, I've got the Red Bull helmet on the shop bench in display. Dialogue, the salesman. So instead of using he picks up the helmet, always give the character a name. So the salesman. Or it can be anyone like the black suited agent, the female assistant like they've got here. Never use he or she or they or any pronouns like that. Always give the characters a name. Visual anchoring is next. Connect every line of dialogue to something the viewer can see the character doing so it's 100% clear who is talking. First describe the action, then the words. So like my prompt here, we have visuals and then we have it separated with dialogue. Like we said, instead of having man or he, we have the salesman in brackets and then picks up the helmet, displays it to the customer. So that is the action. That's the visual anchoring because we're putting the salesman in brackets. Each different action, we have to give a visual name. Picks helmet up, displays it to the customer. And then even though we're still talking about the salesman, because it's a different action, like the person is now talking, not picking up the helmet, we now have salesman in salesperson tone in brackets as well. Are you looking for a helmet today, sir? Because we're highlighting someone talking here, we must use the quotations. Must use quotation marks, as it won't be able to pick up what we're trying to prompt. The two big ones in this style of prompting is the brackets and the structured naming, and then the quotations and when someone's speaking or two people are talking to each other. When explaining the dialogue and what someone's saying, mustn't use the man says or the salesman says or the woman says or he says or she says. It just won't pick it up. Temporal control. Make the order of the timing who speaks crystal clear and use words like immediately, then, after that, or a strong note when the speaker changed. So you can see here I've got the salesman talking, then I go to the customer talking. In between customer and customer in the man's voice, I should have immediately to make it work more fluent. But the AI's picked it up and generated it well anyways. So I didn't really have to do that there. But if you can't separate two different people talking, that's what you'll do. Either put immediately, straight after, or as soon as this person's finished talking, anything along those lines. It'll direct the AI to make the next character start speaking. All right, now I'll run through some of the generations that I've done. Come over to your Kling homepage and just go down to videos. And then up here next to your AI video generator, just make sure it's in video 2.6. First one we'll run through is just text to video. So this is obviously just when you write text, you don't have a image for frames to video. I just did pretty basic ones here. In a city, the overcast rainy day, the businessman is sitting in a parked Ferrari. And again, for new action, brackets businessman, gets out of his Ferrari. And then this is where the dialogue comes in. So you want to have brackets, again, name the person, businessman, and what type of voice you want them speaking in. So a frustrated voice. Then you have the little quotation marks, goddamn rain, with the background sound of rain falling. The camera's taking a medium shot. It's supposed to be shot again. My bad. Focusing on the businessman, naming the person again, getting out of the car. So we'll play that.
Goddamn rain.
So it does it pretty perfect, really. We'll go over to VO3 and compare. This one is probably VO3's best generation. I've just used the exact same prompts. I've just formatted them in the way that Google's VO3 recommends.
Goddamn rain.
Go back to Kling and we'll jump over to images to video. This is my favorite type of one because you can sort of start with the exact frame that you want and it'll continue to use that same sort of look throughout the whole video. Text to video is good, but it just doesn't work as well as image to video. These images were created on Nano Banana that I've used first. So the first frame that you'll see would be the image. We'll edit this so we can go through the prompts. This is the exact style I like using, like we went through before. Visual, Red Bull helmet on a shop bench on display. Dialogue, salesman walks in from the side of the frame. Salesman in salesperson tone. Are you looking for a helmet today, sir? First person view of the customer. We'll take a look at this video. What it's generated. This was the very first one that I generated too.
Helmet today, sir?
Run through that once more.
Are you looking for a helmet today, sir?
So it's pretty damn good. It keeps us focused on the helmet, as you can see. We'll go over the flow. I did a few ones on VO3 just because it was doing some pretty random stuff.
Are you looking for a helmet today, sir?
So there you have it. That's VO's version of the salesman. So another generation for one of the other prompts we went through. The Red Bull helmet on the shop bench. Salesman and salesperson tone. What type of helmet are you looking for, kid? This one is on sale. First person view of the customer. Customer in brackets again in a man's voice. I'm looking for a helmet. How much is this one? Because we've separated it with brackets and quotation marks, it's generated quite well.
What helmet are you looking for, kid? This one is on sale. I am looking for a new helmet. How much is this one?
It seems like it's in fast motion because I've got it set to 5 seconds. If I had it set to 10, it would give it a bit more time to speak, so it would slow down a bit.
What type of helmet are you looking for, kid? This one is on sale.
I like this helmet. How much is it?
If you wanted to change the tone of voice or what they're saying, all you have to do is keep everything the same. So visual the same, all you would change is the dialogue. Say we wanted to make the person angry, instead of having a salesman and salesperson voice, you would just change it to salesman in angry tone with angry face. That would be in brackets, then in quotations. Did you drop this helmet? You have to buy it now. It's pretty easy to change the dialogue as long as you're using the brackets and quotations correctly.
Did you drop this helmet? You have to buy it now.
Did you drop this helmet? You have to buy it now.
Even though the prompting format from Kling's new update is quite complex, if you follow the guidelines that we highlighted today, you should be able to nail your generations almost every single time. That'll be it from me this week, guys. I hope that video helped out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.